Hello and welcome. Today's topic will continue looking at mistakes business owners usually make without being even aware. If you don't know me, my name is Inga Dexner. I talk about social media, AI tools, and how to make social media activities profitable and, most importantly, enjoyable. And as I mentioned, today's part two. Previously, I talked about mistake number 1 and 2 that we make. And the first one was when we treat social media as necessary evil. And also when we look at social media only from convenient usage point. What I mean by that, for instance, if you are comfortable using just stories, you just use stories, or if you're comfortable to post on your Facebook profile or Facebook business page, you post only on one particular place without using the full suite of the platform. I will tag a link to this video. You can go and rewatch it and see if you resonate with those mistakes, and also you will hear how to fix them. So today, next two mistakes, and mistake number 3 out of 10 in total is to use social media only when you need something. And I called it only when you need something syndrome, meaning when you have an upcoming event, masterclass, or when you're launching new product, new book, then you suddenly start actively talking about your product, your promotions. And yes, some of your hardcore fans that keep seeing your stuff, no matter how rarely you post, they will engage. But it will be difficult to find new audience, to expand to new audience, new right audience, because algorithm will have hard time to figure out what your content is about, where to show it, because now more and more algorithm works on interest base. So it's less important how many followers you have, because if they don't engage with your content, specifically if they don't engage with your content, they won't be able to see it at all. So, and it will be shown to a group of people who are outside your follower circle. And it means that if you post sporadically, algorithm doesn't know who to show, because it hasn't learned what your content is about. And in a short period of time, it will be almost impossible to reach your audience. Of course, it can happen that one of your videos go viral and magic happens and your message is shared wide and to many people. However, going viral doesn't equal making sales or having new customers, especially if you don't have systems that supports you going viral. And yes, it's always nice to reach more people, but I have seen people who went viral, but it didn't translate in any shape or form into business results. So that's why you want to, how to fix it. You want to think about your overall strategy, how you want to show up on social media, even if it's once a week. However, once a week soon will become less effective, less and less effective, because again, if you're not hitting this sweet spot when a lot of people see your video once a week, then it's getting harder. It's getting harder and harder to reach new audience, and also for them to see you often enough in order to start understanding what is it that you offer. And that's why it's important when you craft your messages, you also craft your messages combining value and you have call to action, inviting them to sign up to your email list, inviting them. Yes, you can invite them to buy. And by the way, if you want to learn more, I'm inviting you to look at my Real Love Instagram Growth Bootcamp. And when you go to the landing page, which is highimpacthappiness.com/bootcamp, you will see that all that I will be covering on Instagram will be applicable on Facebook as well. So if you don't use Facebook, if you don't use Instagram specifically, Facebook will be covered as well. So what you can do to avoid the sporadic showing up, you need to have a content plan, you need to have a strategy, you need to know what is it that you want to achieve. And a Real Love framework has this point in the framework which talks about results. When you focus on what results you want to achieve with your social media activities, especially when we refer back to mistake number one, treating it as a necessary evil, you will understand that marketing, social media is your tool to reach out new audiences, to serve your future clients. So that's why you're welcome to join the bootcamp, or just take pen and paper and think about what is it that you want to achieve on social media, how often but consistently you can show up. And I would say aim for at least 3 times a week. I have tested and it's doable when you show up every single day. And when you have your rhythm, you have your processes and rituals around how you show up on social media, it doesn't take long at all. Like when you are into that ritual setup, so to speak, when you know that once a week you work on your content, you schedule it, you schedule time for showing up live when you're doing a live stream, for instance, and it becomes easier and easier the more you do it. Next option, or next mistake rather, is when you do the broadcasting. So basically, and you can get a lot of views, obviously, as well, but those views may never translate into customers. And one of the ways is, so what I call broadcasting is when you just talk to people, kind of shares the information, and there is no information kind of back and forth. It can be in comment section, or you can invite people to message you. At the moment, like, I record this video as a Facebook live on my personal profile. That's why automation wouldn't work. But if I did this live stream on Instagram, or if I did this live stream on Facebook business page, I could give you a trigger word or keyword, and you could comment and receive message from me in your inbox in the messenger, and we could continue automated conversation. And this is I'm going to teach inside the bootcamp as well, how to work with a ManyChat tool, which is official Instagram partner. They are approved by Meta, and it's safe to use them as a chatbot. So if you watch on YouTube, you can leave the word bootcamp, and I will kind of send you a link manually. It's the same way, like, you can comment the word bootcamp, and I will send the link manually here on Facebook. And even if you don't use any automations, let's say you decide that it's not the right time for you to join the bootcamp, but you can start inviting people, saying, comment this word and I will send it this message. And you do it manually. I have tested somebody on TikTok. I don't know whether the automation works on TikTok, but that person sent me information manually. So I commented the word, he got back to me a day after I commented and just asked for permission to send that link. I said, yes, go ahead. A day later, he has sent me that message with the information. Yes, it's not kind of instantly, but still it's doable. And that's why think about not why you can't do it, but how you can do it. Even if you don't know technology wise how to use those tools yet. Okay, so these were two more mistakes. I will come with a next set of mistakes in my next video. I would love to hear from you whether you recognize that you are doing these mistakes, and I will list four that I have covered so far. One of them is to treat social media as a necessary evil. Second one, not to use the whole suite of the platform. Third one is show up only when you need to promote something. And number four is when you don't use communication tools to go deeper in conversations with your followers or with your viewers, and your audience that engage with you on social media. And yes, in the beginning, it can be that nobody talks back to you, right? I haven't done live streams for a long time, and this is how I know that the more I do it, the better it will get, the easier it will get, the more engaging it will become. It's okay if I go live or if you go live, there are no live viewers, no comments. That's fine. You just start, and gradually audience will learn that you're doing those live streams, that you are encouraging people to participate, and it will be interesting to participate. And I wanted to add, like this year, when there is more AI coming into our lives, when it will become more difficult to understand whether it's a real person speaking, whether it's an AI tool. You want to show up more as you. You want to show up as your individual personalities that people can relate to, because in order for AI not to take over completely, we need to show up as well. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And if you find this video useful, please share it with your colleagues, with your friends. And if you would like to find out more about bootcamp, comment the word bootcamp or check the link in the comments, and I'm happy to answer any questions about the bootcamp. Talk to you very soon, and bye for now. It was Inga. And if you see this on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe and leave a comment.